National Federation of the Blind versus Target Corporation. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Located at http://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/capital national underscore capital Federation underscore of underscore the underscore capital blind underscore v dot underscore capital target underscore corporation. This article reads like a news release, or is otherwise written in an overly promotional tone. Please help rewrite this article from a neutral point of view. When appropriate, blatant advertising may be marked for speedy deletion with markup character DB spam, as marked as of August 2008. This article uses an unsuitable grammatical tense for an encyclopedia. Please consider copy editing to past tense, if historic, present tense. If not time-based, for example, fiction, or future tense, if upcoming. National Federation of the Blind versus Target Corporation is a current class action lawsuit in the United States that was filed on February 7, 2006 in California Superior Court. It is a controversial legal case that challenges whether the limitations of the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 imposes businesses must also to apply to e-commerce websites. The plaintiff, National Federation of the Blind, NFB, is suing Target Corporation, a national retail chain, claiming that blind people are unable to access much of the information on the defendant's website, nor purchase anything from its website independently. The suit faces its roots to May 2005, when NFB wrote to Target Corporation asking to make its website more accessible to people who are blind. The NFB claimed to Target Corporation that its website can be made more accessible by complying with either the World Wide Web Consortium's Web Content Accessibility Guidelines or the Architectural and Transport Barriers Compliance Board's Section 508 Amendment to the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 standards. Specifically, its use of the alt attribute for clickable links, images featured on the website. For example, when a blind user visiting the website selected an image of a Dyson vacuum using his or her tab key, the voice synthesizer on the computer would say link gp browse.html reference 0696819681809727935 12,957,121 instead of a useful description of the image. The NFB also claimed that the site lacked image maps and other features that would have allowed blind people to navigate easier through the website, and that also the checkout process of the website required the user to be able to determine where the mouse pointer was on the screen. The NFB and Target Corporation started negotiating in May. However, the NFB claims these negotiations lasted until January 2006. On February 7, 2006, the NFB sued Target Corporation, claiming that its website violated California Unruly Civil Rights Act, the California Disabled Persons Act, and the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. Target Corporation has asked for this case to be dismissed, claiming that its brick-and-mortar stores are always accessible to the blind, and that civil rights laws apply to the accessibility of its stores. However, on September 7, 2006, Judge Marilyn Hall Patter ruled that a retailer may be sued if its website is inaccessible to the blind, stating that the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 prohibits discrimination in the enjoyment of goods, services, facilities, or privileges. Until this ruling, commercial websites were not considered a place of accommodation and were assumed not to fall under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Target Corporation has responded by claiming, "We believe our website complies with all applicable laws and are committed to vigorously defending this case. We will continue to implement technology that increases the usability of our website for our guests, including those with disabilities." Target Corporation argues that the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 is intended to apply to physical accommodations instead of cyberspace, and that such applications of the California Acts of Accessibility would violate the United States Constitutional's Commerce Clause. The California Federal Court ruled in support of the claim that certain online retailers must provide access to the disabled. The courts certified a class action against Target Corporation on behalf of the blind internet consumers throughout the country. National Federation of the Blind versus Target Corporation, ND, Cal, October 2nd, 2007, number C06-1802 MHP. The court previously denied Target's motion to dismiss and upheld the plaintiff's National Federation of the Blind, or NFB, argument that websites like Target.com must be accessible to the blind under both California law and the Americans with Disabilities Act. On August 27, 2008, the California Federal Court ruled in favor of the National Federation of the Blind, and the case was dismissed on March 9, 2009. Funds were dispersed 30 days thereafter.